everybody. It's Tuesday morning. I have about 40 minutes before I have to leave for work. I wanted to catch up. I don't want to get behind on Amy at the Crafty Cat 7212 on YouTube. She's doing the 50 stack challenge 6, and I only jumped in last week. I only did it a couple days ago. She's at number 25 old and 26 magical. You can find her on Etsy at Crafty Cat USA, Instagram, Crafty Cat 72. I'm going to try to do something really quick. Magical. I just got done doing her fairy journal, Faye. So I grabbed some leftover pieces. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to make a little folio. And old. I have an old Mozart handwritten book from a school child that I got at an antique store, a local one, actually in the town that's named on the book, the school book. It's got all her little, I need to get back to that store. She's never open. She's just there. You just catch her if you can. She used to be open every Saturday, and then it got to be during COVID, she wasn't there. And I've only been there a handful of times. She's got a lot of cool things. I've bought a lot of books there. This is what I'm going to do with old. This is the book. Ella Rower, West Side, Iowa, grade 6th. 6 plus 7 plus 8. I don't know, maybe middle school. But it's all handwritten. I don't think I paid terribly much for it. $1 maybe. Every page is written in. I don't know if that's the teacher's notes or hers, but it has to be hers. Anyway, it's written in cursive, and that's something you don't see with the kids nowadays. This is just an old file folder that I have thrifted stacks and stacks of these. I get literal boxes of them. I have so many. I've told myself I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I don't need any more. I could not use up enough in my lifetime. So it's very tempting because a lot of times somebody will bring in a whole bunch of office supplies and I'm like, ooh, I need that. Wait, no, I don't. Speaking of thrifting, I went thrifting yesterday. I worked in the morning. And then, is this going to tear? I want it to tear. And then my friend here at the lake is back. She came rolling in. She was about 30 miles away, and she called and she goes, "Are you working?" Well, actually, she texted. And I was just about to exit the house that I was cleaning. I said, "I'm just packing to leave." I was literally standing at the sink, packing my bag. She packed her bags. Made me think of an Elton John song. That was for you, Corky, because you like it when I break into a song. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I think I'm going to make a thing. Let's see how tall this is. What do you want? I don't know. Let's just cut. I just let my cat in because there's a stray cat, and I've been feeding it, and it's got a sick eye. I think I've done the stray cat updates. And I'm still feeding it once a day in the morning. It's never here later. It's only here in the morning. And it's getting to where it's kind of close to me. And it'll sit and wait till I pour the food. And then I walk away and I talk real soft and everything. And it rolls, like thanking me. Well, I just heard some commotion going on outside. I'm going to skip from this one. I'm going to go to this one because I'm not sure I want to do that. It was my cat and it growling at each other. And my cat is my baby. And I'm not having it. I'm just going to take the first page because they're not attached. I'm not having it. It's not going to be doing that to my cat. You know, I do want to make a gypsy journal. How about we put this, maybe we'll put this on the inside. Maybe not gypsy, but I don't know what you call them. I'm not up on all my, I don't want to be offensive. I don't know my gypsy stuff, my boho stuff. And like Joey said, we talked about, I wish he'd make one, and there's so many types and avenues. You know, you can look at the East Indian trims and, you know, and then you go to the embroidery, and it's just like, there's just a lot of ways to go with it. You know what I wish I would have put under that? Some gauze. Here's what I want to put under it. Like this. Well, that's not going to work. Oh, you pretty thing. I made a reel for Facebook with this Beatles song in the background, and I just watched it for the first time today because somebody, one of my friends commented. I didn't realize it had the lyrics under it, which I don't like. Too late now. I'm going to go back. But it says the B word. I can say bitch. It says bitch. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was on there. I would not do that. I might say it in my own life as a matter of just carrying on a conversation with a friend. But I'm not going to put it on my reels. And here I just did. You just did, Linda. But I'm not going to take it off because it's on my Facebook business page. And I don't have that many followers. I used to. And then I deleted it. And now it's like, you know, you have to do the whole go and like and follow all these people. And I follow pages. I don't follow individuals. So there's him in there. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just playing. I wish I could sew this, and I will. So what do I want on the front? Do I want music? What have I got here? Oh, Lord have mercy. You're merciless. Here's some cardboard. I guess we're just going to start doing things. What else? I don't know anything. My new, I'm redoing my room and another room. 2 bedrooms. And yesterday, the coverlet, I ordered a coverlet. I didn't want a comforter and I didn't want a bedspread. I wanted a coverlet. It came yesterday from Wayfair, and it is absolutely amazing. It was on sale for $54. It's full size because I'm only putting a full size bed in. Let's just start grabbing some junk. This has nothing to do with him, but I like it, so it's just what we're doing. You know what I could do? Just start slapping some quilts on there. Oops, didn't mean to turn that on. It's stunning. And I had a twin-size bed in there. And I found something. My daughter's taking the mattress. Her son has bunk beds, my grandson. So I found a home for the mattress. The frame is only less than a year old. The whole thing is less than a year old. So, where's my quilt pieces? This will work. It's not what I want. Oh, you know what would work? Ticking. Ticking with a boy. There's a boy. Should we ticking him? Let's ticking him. Let's shred it a little. Are you pretty? Let's try. Let's do this. Not a very pretty quilt. I have tons. That's something I haven't bought for a long time, a quilt. Oh, baby, are you sneezing? That's my cat. Oh, honey, what's your problems? have a sneezes? What could we put down here? We could put something. What did I do with those yo-yos? I don't have anything I want over here. What about... That's not coffee dyed. I want coffee dyed. Let's just do that. There's a boy. Anybody watching the American Idol? Oh my God. Sunday was Easter, right? They had... It was the best American Idol I've ever seen. Ever, 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 ever. They did gospel. You had to do a gospel song. That was their, you know, they give challenges. Sometimes it's Disney night or whatever. Unbelievable. I was so moved. It was really, really good. They have so much talent. I don't know. It's crazy how you have to, I don't, why did I do that? Let's make it back to the circle. Come back to the circle. There we go. That's still stupid. I could put a jewel there. Piece of jewelry or something. What do I have? How about if I just start putting some stuff on? Okay, let's just not get carried away. Oh, that's pretty. Forgot about that. Should we do some just tags? Let's just do tags like boring. Tags are boring. Oh, you know what I have? Where are those? Oh. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, I got these for Christmas. Here's what I was looking for. I found these the other day. They're old. They're not old. I made them a long time ago. That's what I mean. Should we hang this on? A long time ago. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my word. Let's use this one. What's this one? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it up there. And it can just be like a hangy thing. See? Fabri-Tac will take care of that problem. Oh, this was supposed to go in my Jardin Royale. Oh, here's another fairy. Oh my gosh. Clean your stash, girl. Okay, now we have a crooked. There. Hopefully that'll hang. Oh, that's cute. We need something on there. Official Guide to the City. This one's smaller. Auditor's Report. That'd be cute with some ledger paper. She's cute. She'll go with the sheet music. Oh gosh, you guys, dig in your stash, right? All right, let's just put this on, but it needs inked. So my new coverlet came from Wayfair. I went thrifting yesterday and I found an amazing brand new bed frame and headboard. 10 for the headboard, 10 for the frame, and they're brand new. The tag was on the bed. I go to a, I don't want to give my secrets away. I go to a, and what I want to do, I want to put some of this behind it. I go to a charity, you would call it a charity shop in the UK. I call it a secondhand store. It's donations. It's for handicapped individuals, people with disabilities. They have cottages that you can live in, or they have, and then they have, oh, you know, like you can work for them and help. You know, some of them are very independent. Some need help. It's that type of donation place. And, the money goes back to the people that need the help. A lot of times there's, like, I know somebody that lives there that their parents are gone and they're like maybe 50s. And, think about it. If your parents pass and they're elderly and they have nothing, you don't have, there's no like fund for you. Let's face it, you can't get much more than a haircut with, well, I worked at the nursing home. And, of course, they get a Social Security check or whatever. But they get, it's $10,000 a month to stay in a nursing home. And they were elderly, of course. Some of them, what's that bump? Had enough to get a haircut and buy a pack of socks. That's it. Okay. I don't know that I like that, but we're just going to go with it. Okay. Because we're flying by the seat of our pants here. What should we do on the inside? I wish I knew where everything was because I just redid my room. I'm going to pause. I'm going to go grab. Let's see. I'm going to grab something. Hold on. Okay, I just found these couple little scraps of ledger paper and I'm just going to put on the inside. It says North Bridge. This was from a book about Edinburgh. It says something about London here. So I'm going to tear it and ink it. Might not have time for the second one. I want this old. That'll work. Yeah, I rearranged my room and I absolutely love my shelves. I went through and counted and did on a piece of paper how many different parts I have bought to put this thing together. I'm going to take it into my lumber yard where I bought some of them. Some of them I bought at a big box store. Most of them I bought there. I bought quite a few in town, which cost quite a bit more, not getting it at a big box store. But it's handy, right? You don't have to drive anywhere. I'm going to have her tally it up on the cash register for fun. I'm going to, hey, Kendall, see what I paid for all this crap. What do I actually have in this? Auditor's report. That's kind of cute, though. That. You know what I need? I need a pocket. A pocket, she says. How about a little one? How about a wee little one? Okay. Oh my God, I have this game. I got it at the thrift store. You know by now everything I buy is from the thrift store. Let's reinforce it a little. And it's called How Well Do You Know Me? So we played it Saturday night, my son and his friend. And that's not big enough. What am I doing here? What are you doing, Mother? So I'm always thinking I'm talking like a British person, like, what? And all that in a pocket. Well, anyhow, I already maybe told this on the other one. But one of the questions was, what language do I think is pretty, the prettiest? And my son and his friend both started laughing. So what you do is you draw the cards. I think there's like 8, and you read them, and they write their answer down, and then they get a point if they're right, and blah blah blah. And it would actually only, you know what I did? Poop. I wanted it on the other side. Oh well. That's what happens when you talk and walk at the same time. So they were laughing because they were sure I was going to have British. And I think French is absolutely gorgeous. I just like to talk like I'm from England. And so I got to laugh because, wrong. I think I'll glue this crooked. like it's sticking out. What do you want, baby? Mommy's got to go to work. Let's do that. Let's actually stick some stuff in there. Oh, these are, I got these from my son's friend. He got me so much for Christmas. What's on the front? Is there a place for a... No. Too late for that idea. I think I'm going to quit. Let's put some in, because I have to go to work. I don't have time to... I can't play. My playing time is coming to an end. What do I have that's big enough to stick in there? Nothing. A big fat nothing. That doesn't work. I'm just going to pop things in, okay? It's not really what I would do. It's just to get the idea across that there's a pocket. There's a green one. This is kind of neutral. All right. I need a picture of somebody in there. Not these. These are from Temu. They're stupid. I don't know why I bought them. Okay. That's it. I got to quit on this one. And get on to the next. That's it. We could do more, but I don't have time. That's that. So there is... I've lost the things. It's one of the things, Amy. What was it? Old and magical? Oh my God. You should see my desk. How do I make such a mess of things? All right. And then the other one, let's do, like I was going to do, let's do another book. Let's do this. Oh, that worked out good. Just kind of tear it. Oh, that's rotten. Let's cover the front. I'm just going to do this really quick, guys. I can always do another one, right? Oh, my cat's talking like a crazy person in there. He wants me to come. That's what he wants. He wants me to come and see where he's at and say, what do you want? Like if he doesn't want him sitting in my recliner, he'll go down the hallway and start doing this meowing. And I have to turn around and see where he's at. And then I have to say, what do you want? Come here. And then he comes running. It's crazy. And when they were home for the weekend, my son goes, your child wants you. I love her. You know what would be cute? Here's a simplify. Let's make a pocket real quick. Oh, this is neat. Let's fold this over and make this a pocket. It says the alternate second book of the Eleanor Spencer music something. I don't know. Baby, knock it off. Good Lord. I think you were a cat or something. Okay. Listen, people talk to their dogs when they're crafting, so I want to talk to my cat. I'm going to give it a little bit of a gusset. Is that enough? Oh, magical. Old and magical. Well, we'll just put some damn fairies on here. That's what we'll do. We'll just magical it right up. We're going to have musical fairies. Oh my God. See, I'm in a hurry. Hurry, hurry. Step right up. Let's do two olds. I'll do the fairy on another one. This is why I don't like to do things when I'm in the pressure to go to work. Oh my God, my cat. He's so rotten. Let's put a little bit in it. That is about as wonky as you can get. And I forgot the bottom. And it's also crooked. I always forget the bottom. Why do I do that? Come on. Come on. I need a clock in here. Oh. I gotta go stop my alarm. Okay, I had to yell. I have a Google Assistant, and I told it to tell me when it was 7:50. So I have to give myself time to get my shoes on and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's magical. We're still going to put some, no, I don't want, let's just do tags. Let's do back to back. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a thing. I'll do it on the inside. Where's some of this? Let's do this. Nothing new. Everybody does it. Everything doesn't have to be new and inventive, does it? It's all been done. It's all been done. You just got to find a new twist. And I'm out of twists today. My twisting's not going to work. I don't like to craft when I'm under pressure, and I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure to perform. I have to get to work, so I have to get this done, and I don't like that. There we go. I kind of want one on the outside, too. Let's do this raggedy one. I like that. Whoops, that's not going to tear. Oh, that'll work. I like that. Let's do raggedy. Oh, yeah. Now I've got that in my head. The Beatles. You've doomed me. Okay. I like that. Save these strings. Okay, I need to punch my hole. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. How about if I just put a tab on it? This has to dry. Let's put a tab. Let's cut a tab with this. Oh, my cat. So what else is going on? I have to go to my son's after I get done working, because my daughter-in-law wants my granddaughter's room done. I'm fixing the walls from when they got new windows. And I need to get done anyway, because every time I turn around, I want my nail gun or something, and it's all over there. My skill saw is over there. My jigsaw is over there. One of my sanders that I always want is over there. Everything's over there. So if I very carefully fold this, I don't like that. I wish I wouldn't have done that. The back has a hole. Let's put a string on it. Let's put a piece of this. I think we can get it smaller. What are you doing? So I got to do that this afternoon. My neighbor's here. She mowed my yard yesterday. She always mows my yard. And I raked leaves out of my flowers along my house with my fingers. I raked, pulled them out from under the stuff, and shoved it into the yard, and she mowed over it. And then we bagged up some stuff, and she's back. She's back for the week. She was only going to be back for a couple days, but immediately we went thrifting because I'd seen this headboard Saturday. And I told her, she called and she was 30 miles out. And what are you doing working? Blah, blah, blah. I already told that story. And I said, there's this headboard. If it's still there, I want to go get it. She has a pickup. And so she said, we can do that. Let me get home and unload my stuff and we'll go. And it was there. And it's brand new and it's amazing. The tag is on the back. It's really nice. And then I said, God, I can't believe if they'd have another frame because I have a twin frame, but I need a full. So I'm only putting a full-size bed in there because I'm alone and I don't need a freaking king-size bed for 10 kids. Let's just do that. That looks like rabbit ears. Anyway, we got both and they're like brand new. And the coverlet came. Now the mattress and box spring, I got those. My son's getting those. He wants to buy them because he's a good son. And he said, let me buy the rest of it. Stop spending, Mom. So sweet. He's making good money and he wants to do something back. Okay, I need to quit. Could I stamp on the inside? I could if I knew where my stamp was. I just pulled out a stencil. Where did I throw that already? Let's put a fairy in there. I need to do magical. This one's smaller, I think. She needs to stand on something. Let's have her stand on some music or some words. We don't want her like floating. She could though. Fairies float. I have no idea what I did to my hand. I must have done something to it when I was outside working. It's just, I don't know what I did. Looks terrible though. Let's stand her on this. And then I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna be late. You know what? I don't have a boss. I'm the boss. Oh, that's right. I don't have to be late. I can go whenever I want. I just want to go so I can get done. Get on with my day. My things. My things. Let's put her here. Oops, her wing's going to stick out. I can't be sticking out there. Okay. All right, there we go. Just a simple tag for whatever. I didn't have a lot of time. That's all I can get done. But I've got a basis for the next project. There's that. And this. And there we are, magical. I could put a pocket. Let's make a pocket. Let's make a little pocket. That'll work. Okay. There. Now what was I going to put in that? This. But I can't because it's wet. I need to let it dry. Okay. Hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 6. Amy at the Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. And I have to go to work. But I will take a photo of these and post it on Instagram and tag everybody that needs tag. I lost the lid to my stuff. All right, bye, guys. Have a great day.